Alright, what's going on? I lied to y'all. I said legs or back last video. We're hitting fucking chest again. That's just the way the recording worked out. I am recording tomorrow morning though. Should mean it's a hamstring focused leg day, so you'll get that. Get me doing deadlifts with horrible form and breaking my spine. I'm still working on getting good at that, and being in a cut, deadlifts literally kill my hamstrings and my back for like the next week. If you're curious as to what the pre-workout's looking like, YouTube, this is not drugs. This is not drugs, YouTube. This is not whatever you think it is not. However, this is my homemade pre-workout. This channel doesn't promote the use of drugs. Got some Mio, like fruit punch Mio, and 10 ounces of water. Pour that in there. 3.5 grams of citrulline, 3.5 of arginine, 1 gram of agmatine sulfate, 2 grams of taurine, and 5 grams of beta-alanine in each one of these. Gets me feeling like a healthy crackhead, like all itchy and shit. Yeah, today's a chest tries. Shoulders, my last back day made my tries and a little bit of my chest sore, which makes no fucking sense at all, but that shit pisses me off so bad. Whenever I hit chest, my lats get sore. Whenever I hit back, my chest and tries get sore. So today's video, I wanted to make it themed about like balance and how I find balance in my own life, how maybe you could find balance in your life, how maybe you can understand what that's like or what that may not be like. For me, a lot of days can feel like 100 miles per hour. Some days can feel slower than others, which is, obviously for me, the slower days are better because it means I have room to breathe. Maybe you have a relationship you really cherish. Maybe you go to the gym every day. You have school, you have work, you have a diet. I mean, this is all biased. I'm naming things that go on in my life, and maybe you have one or more of these things on top of other things that are going on in your life that you have to counteract. 6, 7. At least in my understanding, you can find a healthy balance. I don't know if even I've found a perfect balance with the things going on in my life. That's something that I still struggle with, and struggle is kind of a harsh word. It's something I still am trying to find, I guess is a better way to put it, because I want to see my girlfriend all the time. I want to see my friends and roommates at home all the time. I want to get bigger in the gym, get great lifts. I have school responsibilities. I have extracurricular responsibilities. A main point that I want to make is that there are going to be times where you feel like you're not allocating enough or a lot of time to one aspect, or you feel like you could allocate more time. Maybe things feel uneven. Maybe you feel like you're lacking in one area relationship wise. Maybe you feel like you're lacking in the gym. Maybe you feel like you could work more and get some more money. I promise you, that is just an important part of learning. It is an important part of finding your correct balance. I have, honed my schedule over time to where I can meet as much of my needs and the needs of others as much as possible. Another big thing is that sometimes you just might feel a little hopeless in this scenario, and I know for sure that I've felt that way. I felt like I really wish I could spend more time with people, and maybe I feel like I could go harder in the gym. While I do feel like I've gotten a lot better at that, and I feel like almost every single one of my lifts is a great one. When it comes to relationships, I've just learned to cherish the time that I do get to spend with friends, family, my girlfriend. Family is another big thing. Where I go to school, my family is 5 hours away, so I don't really get to see my family a lot. With me going 100 miles per hour sometimes, I wish I could talk to them more. I wish I could see them more, because I do get homesick. At the end of the day, all I'm trying to say, I know this is a very roundabout way, I'm just yapping at this point, but it's just a very roundabout way of saying that there will be times where you feel like you do not have your balance in check when you are putting in a bunch of effort to find that right balance, and it's okay. It's okay to feel like some things are uneven. Maybe you don't know then that that's how it should be, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's just just a lot of effort that you're putting in sometimes. No matter what it is that you may be doing, no matter what it is you are trying to balance, it's all just one big process that you will figure out each and every day what needs more time, what needs more effort. And you're also training your own like skills and boundaries throughout this entire process. Like at the beginning, if you're trying to take on a lot of things, it's obviously going to be a hell of a lot harder if you're not used to them. But over time, shit just gets easier to time manage and to balance. And maybe one day you wake up and you've got it all in order. Damn, this mic's making my neck look long as shit. Yeah, I hope some of this made sense. Maybe like I'm projecting my personal experiences. I mean, I'm sure I am, but I'm also trying to use that to give some sort of insight of balance is possible. Sometimes it feels impossible. If you don't feel like you're finding that correct balance, like that is okay too. And maybe you'll never feel like you found that. Like I know myself, I'm very like nitpicky about things. Maybe you might always feel like you can allocate more time to things. And that's a good trait to have. It's a good trait to be passionate and to want to put more time into things. Anyways, I showed you my pre-workout. The pre-workout meal is a banana and a tablespoon of almond butter. I know that's like so anticlimactic. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna grow our milkies real big. See y'all in there. Alright, so it was a pretty good lift. The intro is more like my take on how I balance my life, how maybe somebody else could. I don't always feel like it's going to be exactly the way you want it to go, and that's just how life normally is. Life's never 100% straight.
What do you mean by that?
Life's never 100% going to go the way that you plan it or that you want to go. So for me, balance is always something I'm figuring out, something I'm working towards. I don't know if there's ever a perfect balance of things, because I feel like if you do one thing a lot, you feel like you could do a little bit more of this thing. And if you're not doing enough of something, you feel like you could do more of that thing. Whether that be hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, going to the gym, working on a business, or working on some hobby like drawing or something that you're very passionate about in building a skill. But yeah, it was a good lift. I'm absolutely cooked from that workout. Hope y'all enjoyed my little spiel. Just thought I'd talk about something different. Still hit a good hard lift. Just thought it'd be something cool to talk about. So I'm not gonna do that little bullshit where like people put the graphic on the screen, but like 50% of whoever's watching this video aren't subscribed. So like what are we doing? If you haven't already, y'all need to freaking hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because I upload every Sunday and I'm going to continue uploading every Sunday, whether it be some random bullshit or it be me yapping about something. Liking and commenting obviously goes a very long way for me, and I appreciate all that y'all do by watching, commenting, all the good things that that help me out. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next Sunday in the next video I make. Hopefully, if I don't straight cap to you, hopefully it is a leg or back day. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video I make. Thanks for watching.